Time for Cafe 8 a.m. now. We previewed this a bit earlier. Today it's all about people with food allergies, and Cheryl has more on that.
Hendrix, we were talking a little bit earlier that this really came out of a need for you because your daughter Sophie had so many food allergies, and when you were nursing her, you were severely underweight because you could hardly eat anything because she was allergic to those things.
Exactly. So we were under a big time crunch to come up with what to feed me and the rest of our family because we all of a sudden couldn't eat all of the normal things that you eat.
Because it's a lifelong challenge.
It is.
You know?
We've been doing it for about 5 years.
You brought me an apron, so I'm going to get ready here and we'll get going.
Okay. So we have oat flour in this bowl.
Okay.
And I'm going to add sugar and baking soda, baking powder, and salt.
Okay.
And we'll just kind of whisk that together real quick.
While you're stirring that, we were talking about just how widespread this really is. 12 million people in the United States alone have some kind of food allergies, so it's fairly common, actually.
It is, actually, and many of those people that have multiple food allergies are young children, and so there are many families dealing with this challenge.
And that was just eggs there?
Actually, no. Eggs are an allergen.
Of course.
So this was orange juice, oil, and a little bit of vinegar.
Orange juice, oil, vinegar.
The vinegar
and that substitute.
The vinegar reacts with the baking soda and helps give the muffins a little bit of extra lift.
Wow.
And the orange juices are liquid. It tastes great with the raspberries.
Oh, nice.
So we'll get that
Emily was
mixed up.
telling me during the break that this is a lot of trial and error because you're making up your own recipes. She was saying, what you said, that you thought it was going to be bread and it turned out to be more like a cake?
Yes, I had one recipe like that. So then we'll just dump in the raspberries and mix that up. And you can see this is kind of a thick batter.
Yeah.
And then you just spoon it into the muffin tins.
Oh, and these are so clever for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, these are great, just made by Reynolds. They're kind of an easy little thing to get your kids excited for a different holiday.
That's good. I mean, this is a wonderful cookbook because, like you were saying, it just takes so much time. So you've really taken out the time for a lot of people who wouldn't maybe have time to figure out what they can feed. And you were saying Sophie has a long list of allergies, which is typically the case.
Yes, in young children, they will often be allergic to many of the top 8 allergens. And sometimes as they get older, they'll outgrow some of those allergies.
Go through quickly those allergens.
The 8 most common are eggs, milk, soy, peanuts, tree nuts, fish, shellfish, and wheat.
Gosh, and when you think about cooking and you take out those things, you're left with
especially for baking. Yes. Because, of course, normally you would have flour, which is made from wheat. You would have eggs. Often you'd have a dairy product like butter or milk. So it really does reduce your options when you take those 8 out of the picture.
And you've got to cook a lot because it'd be hard to go to a restaurant too, I suppose.
Exactly.
All right.
There are many restaurants that will work with you, though, if you call ahead. But this cookbook's a great place for people to start.
That's great. Well, let's give everyone a little more information. If you'd like more information on Emily Hendrix's cookbook, Sophie Safe Cooking, her daughter Sophie, of course, check out our morning show webpage on 9news.com and look for the Cafe 8 a.m. headline. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you for
having me.
Say hi
to Sophie for us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.